and Jeff Scott from Guarantee Rate.
Hi.
Hi, this is just an update. I wanted to talk a little, let's say, deeper about credit reports. Everybody's scared, I know. Every time I meet with anybody that wants to buy a house, they're like, oh, but I'm gonna get my credit report run, and it's gonna get lower or anything like that. Let's see, let's talk to the experts. So what happens when you get that credit report run?
When we run a credit report, a mortgage credit report is all three bureaus, that's Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. We get an individual score for each report, and it's the middle score that we use to price your loan. So when we're pricing a loan, we're going to throw out the high and the low and use the middle score. Now, when we run your credit, does it have an impact on your score? It does, but it's really minor. The impact of inquiries on the credit report is about 10% of what makes up your score. So what we learn by running the report gives us a lot of information on the other 90%. If there's something on the report that we can have you adjust or pay down to improve your score, that's going to save you literally a fortune over the life of your loan.
Now, what would be something that really would hit their credit report, like before they buy a house, let's say?
You don't want to go out and buy a car. You don't want to open up new accounts. A lot of people will say, when we're in escrow, they'll say, oh, we saw this great furniture, we're going to go buy it. It's like, no.
No big purchases.
No big purchases before you close. Day after you close, you're free to go out and furnish your home, but you don't want to do that along the way. Collection accounts. A lot of people, one of the fallacies is that paying off a collection account is going to improve your credit score. It's not true. You take a collection account from, say, 2016, you pay it off in 2019, and that brings that account into the current time frame. The system just knows that you had collection activity in 2019. It doesn't know that it was an account that was sitting there for 3 years. So huge no.
So there are ways to improve your credit score in an easy way too. So sometimes you think, oh, I need this much money maybe for a down payment, but what if you use that part of that money to maybe improve your credit score? That could be another thing, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. When we run your credit, we have access to a what-if scenario calculator that will allow us to say, okay, you've got a $2,000 balance on your Visa account. If you pay that down $500, what will that do to your score? And we can see the potential improvement that's there. A lot of people think, also another bad move that you can make is closing accounts. Hey, maybe if I close some accounts, I'm not going to look as risky to a lender.
That's right.
But what that does is it eliminates some of the available credit that you have. And one of the big factors in your credit score is what you owe on your credit accounts versus what your credit limits are. So you close a bunch of accounts,
you
reduce your credit limit, and that can have a real negative effect on your scores.
Very good. Now, how long does it last with that credit report? How long can you use that?
Credit report is good for 90 days on all loans, some loans as much as 120 days. The impact of the inquiry only lasts for about 60 days. So if I run your credit in January and then rerun it again in March or April, there's really no impact as far as the inquiries go, but you will have learned a lot about what you can do to improve your score.
Very good. So stay in touch. We'll keep updating things, give you more information. If you have questions, give us a call, send us a message. We're right here for you. Jeff Scott and Laura Rivera. Take care.
Take care.